How's it going out there in YouTube land? I'm Walter Jones, and I'm jonesing for movies. Hey guys, it's been like a month or so since I posted a video. Moved out of state, had to get set up, kind of checking out the town where we're in. Found a used bookstore that has a lot of cool stuff. You know, movies, books, games, just a ton of things. And so I've been frequenting that. And even though I missed the Criterion sale, I have a stack of Criterion to show you, because this place gives them it roughly, if they're not crazy hard to find, like basically 50% off of what they normally are. Now granted, they're used, they're not brand new, but that's okay. So without further ado, here's the stack of Criterion that I sort of got on sale, but not through Barnes & Nobles. So yeah, I'm just gonna go like, yeah, there's a lot here, folks. So got this, Paris, Texas. That is spine number 501. And I believe these are all Blu-rays, not one DVD in a lot. The makeshift place I got here set up. Oh, hopefully it'll change. I got Hidden Fortress, Kira Kurosawa. And that is the spine number 116, 1958, black and white classic. Which I actually haven't seen, so I don't know if it's a classic. I also got Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon, and that is spine number 138 from 1950. This was a blind buy. A lot of these are kind of blind buys. I'm just trying to pump up my collection thing, which I have here. And this is Truman Capote's In Cold Blood, and it's spine number 751. And it is I believe, a documentary from 1967. That's always interesting, you know, find out. I'll zoom that in a little bit. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. My wife talked about getting this, and I found it. Now I had to pay actual retail price, which was $25.99, and this is the Tales of Hoffman. Sorry for the glare, but I still have the shrink wrap on this. And this is from 1951. 133 minutes, good chunk of time there. So I asked on the Criterion Channel Facebook about some movies, and this was one of the ones I got. I haven't watched it yet, but I was gonna buy two. This is what started this whole crazy thing, and this is The Passion of Joan of Arc, and 1928, spine number 62. So excited to check that one out. I've seen this, I liked it, so I got it again. And this is Badlands, and it is from 1973, spine number 651. This was a great find. I know they're hard to find. I paid 40 bucks for this thing, and this is Rosemary's Baby. This is the out-of-print Criterion, and it is number 630, and it is from 1968. Under Sour Jones, if you want to check out my review of this film on Letterboxd, you will find it there. I have a ton of other reviews, so check them out. You know, if you like that kind of stuff, you're on Letterboxd. Again, Sour Jones. So this is the second one that the people in the group talked to me about, and I watched it, and it was mind-blowingly powerful. And that is Come and See, and that is 1985. It's a very powerful film. Wrote a little bit about it on the Letterboxd review. Check it out if you like. Again, Sour Jones on Letterboxd. Really enjoy that. Another blind buy, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Right? Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock. I've never seen it. 1934, 75 minutes. Great cover art. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful cover art. All right. Sorry, I gotta poke my head down here. Grab this other stack. So I've seen this a while back, and I'm glad to have it. It's like the digibook edition, I guess. I don't know. Spine number 647, and that is Marlon Brando's On the Waterfront. Great film. And a 1954 black and white. So I haven't seen either of these films. There's a lot of the films on here that I haven't seen, but, you know, I kind of want to devote myself to a few things, and film is one of those two things out of the hobbies. I realized I had too many hobbies. I have to pare it down. Film and role-playing games. That's what I picked. So to, you know, really enjoy film and really envelop myself in film, I have to watch film, and I have to write film. So that's what I'm doing. Next one is Virgin Spring, Ingmar Bergman, 1960. Spine number 321. Another Bergman film is The Seventh Seal, which I've never seen, so 1957, 97 minutes. I'm sure it's, you know, pretty intense. Another film I haven't seen. I should just say this for most all these, except for a few, like a very few. That is Solaris. I haven't seen it, but it's 1972, and it is Tarkovsky, Andrei Tarkovsky, and it is spine number 164. So, third Kurosawa film is Ikaru, and it is 1952, black and white, spine number 221. I read about this, and I have to see this. I haven't watched it yet. 1997, spine number 45, and that is Taste of Cherry. And this synopsis on the back is like, you know, I read it on the Criterion channel. I said, I have to see this. I have to see this. So that'll be in my viewing purview. So interesting film. God, I think I watched it. I'm pretty sure I watched this. And if I haven't, I will again, and then I'll realize. And that's Paths of Glory, and that is Kubrick, spine number 538, 1957, 88 minutes, black and white. Maybe I'm thinking of a different film. I don't know. And the last film on here, and it's one I probably should have seen a long time ago, much like I just, well, let me tell you this and I'll talk about the other film. And this is the 1963 black and white film, spine number 140, and that is Fellini's 8½, which I've actually never seen. So that's my fault. Another film that I had just watched recently and that I had never seen was Truffaut's The 400 Blows, and I love that. It'll probably be the next Criterion I get when I can find it, either at the sale or when it's, you know, $20 or so. But I loved it. You know, it's really good. I live close to I wouldn't call it a mom and pop video store, but I've been to Scarecrow Video in Seattle, Washington, and it's a 2-story nonprofit, the largest independent video store, like a rental store, west of the Mississippi. And it's huge, and it's beautiful, and it's glorious, and cinephiles and film nuts and film buffs and just geeks and nerds of cinema, you'll spend all day there. And I did, and people hated it when I went, because I would. I'd spend hours there, and they're like, let's get a movie and go. And I'm like, never. So this place near me is Casa Video, and it is not only a somewhat 2-story thing like Scarecrow, not nearly as many films, but there is a good number of films, and it's also a bar. So it's a film video rental store and a bar, and kind of a hangout spot for the locals here in town. And I have probably rented in the neighborhood of 20 movies at this point, and they're not cheap, like $4.50 a rental. But it's where I watched The 400 Blows. I've got to see two DLK, At Midnight I Possess Your Corpse by the Coffin Joe, and there's just so much more that I'm going to be able to watch and just enjoy, and like actually kind of a test run, like, oh, instead of a blind buy purchase, which I've done a number of those. And this has all these movies you see that I've picked up, minus I think 3 of them, have been you know, a trade credit through the place. So it's not like I've put a lot of money, real cash money into it. I've traded stuff to get movies. So there you have it, folks. I've been rambling on 8 minutes. You know, I forgot to pick a winner for the Bob's Burgers digital code. So on my next video, because I have enough movies to do another video, which will happen in probably a week or so, maybe sooner. Hopefully sooner, because now I have a little bit of a setup here. I'll reveal the winner of the Bob's Burgers. I don't have a code initially to give away today, so apologies. Just a normal video. Check it out. You know, I know it's been a month. So there you have it, folks. Okay, I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. It's great seeing you again. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.